Hey guys, I certainly hope your weekend was great. Mine was not bad. I'm recording this video on Sunday. I had my first sale on Depop Friday night. So we'll go over that, and I'm also going to try to explain the fees and how it works when you sell on it in case you haven't done that before. Also, the estate sale that I went to Friday that was super high. Today's their last day where they have 50% off. I'm going to go back and see if they have those wire shelves or basket drawer things. Fingers crossed they do, because then it'll only be $20. If they don't, then my loss, right? I'm also going to look and see what else they have, because at 50%, it might be more reasonable than what they had on Friday. Also, I will show you some of the items that I did sell up to this point, starting from Friday night. Let's go to that estate sale. I got 30 minutes before they open. I'm gonna take my minivan. Here's my minivan. Look how much room I got in there. I hope I get those shelves. If not, I'm gonna be kicking myself for not getting them when I should have. Just didn't want to pay $40. It's sold, so let's see what we got. All right, so I'm in this part of the garage, and what I'm really looking for is something like new old stock is what they call it, or decon, which part-time pickers Matt says to look for. I don't see any of that, never really have, but I'm not seeing anything. And then there's also some golf clubs. I looked to see if they were any brands, and they weren't anything special or anything I recognized. This vintage General Electric toaster oven got my attention, but they wanted $10 after fees, and they weren't going for much more than $40, not even that. So I went ahead and passed on that one. I usually gravitate towards those groovy vintage looking items. I don't know a lot about sleeping bags, but in an estate sale, they might be older items. I was looking for an unusual name brand. This was Coleman, so I just said, you know what, forget about that. Let's move on. Okay, so I wasn't really recording when I had gotten anything that I bought except this one. This was a rugby looking shirt with Hilfiger written on it and embroidery, and it's a motorcycle shirt, and it's size large. And I comped these out, went ahead and picked it up. I paid $2.50 for this. It's in really good shape, and it's going for close to $50, so I'm going to go ahead and list it for $45. I'm back from the estate sale, so let me show you the couple of things that I got. I'm also going to show you one thing that I got at Goodwill, because I didn't go to Goodwill today, but I haven't used my minivan in a while, and it just so happens that something was in the seat that I bought from Goodwill that I never brought in the house to sell. I've got to get better at this. Here's a crystal mining kit. This is what I got at Goodwill for $2.99, and it's brand new in the package, and the comps are going. Actual solds are about 17, but there's not very many of them sold, but there are more listed. I'll probably get about 15 for it. This Big Heat Deluxe portable electric heater is vintage. They had a $10 tag on it, so I paid half off, and these are going for close to $50 used. And it works. I tested it in the house, and I think it's going to be a really great flip. So really trying to get some better flips here. Next is a Slingbox 500. You can see here $50 is what they're asking. $25 is what I paid for it. It's a thing that converts your tablets and laptops into an actual TV. This is used, I'm sure of it, but it looks new because everything is in the box. Just some of the cords aren't wrapped up like they would direct from the factory. So I comped these out pre-owned, and they're actually selling for about $200. So I'm going to list this for $210. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get ready to pull some of the orders that I have, and I'm going to show you a little bit how I write down what I need to pick and pull and how I do it. And yeah, and then let's get to picking and pulling. To record what I need to pull, I just list the platform that I sold it on and what it is. So this is silver scissor earrings. If I don't know where it is, I will note the location on it. So this one on eBay, the stockings, they were in bin 13. So I put the stockings and then I note B13, so I'll know where to go to get them. At the end of all this, as you can see, when I noted it in the beginning, you can just click the button at the top and it will automatically clear out the board for more writing later. Okay, now I'm pulling some of these orders. This is that wall of jewelry I got from the wholesaler. And I'm looking for these silver earrings that are in the shape of the scissors. Here they are. I got those for $14 on Depop. I think I paid just under $2 for that. And someone who ordered from me before came back and ordered 2 more pair of these elephant earrings, but in different colors. There's the red one and the pink one. I don't know if you remember, but someone offered me $8 for these stockings where I was asking for $30, and then I counter offered at $40 just to kind of irritate them. Anyway, these actually sold to a legitimate buyer, 2 of them from the same person, and they went for about $26, $27 each, and I'm $2 into each one of these. I had to go back to the jewelry wall because someone actually wanted 2 of these barrettes, and I only have 3 left, which is good. But I'm going to go ahead and pull this third one because there's a flaw. It doesn't really look like natural stone, so I want to make sure when I take a picture that I show one that looks a little bit off. So I'm going to carry these in and get them shipped and take a picture. Now it's time to ship with me. I am doing these 2 elephant earrings. I got $14 for both, and I'm $1.10 into both of these total. They're a repeat buyer, as mentioned before. It's kind of crazy. It took them 20 days almost to get the earrings, and they wanted more. They were really sweet about being patient. So I'm just going to wrap these up just like I showed in my other videos. And I will be putting these in a box just because I don't want the earring backs to bend or anything else to bend for that matter.
I'm just going to hold it that way. If you've been watching my shipping videos, this is routine. But if not, it's a good idea for you.
See it? So I have one here and one here, and I could easily fold it like this, which I did. But it's going to go in this 4x2x6 box. So I think it's going to be just fine. Keep it long ways. You've seen me fold these before. I love these boxes. I toyed with different sizes. 4x4x4 boxes is what I got first, and I don't like them. So yeah, this will fit in there just right this way. So I am going to take some tape, clear tape, and just seal it like this, but they're separate so they're not touching each other. And then I'm going to put my little thank you sticker. I pulled a few off of them, and I'm just going to put it on the tissue paper. It just adds an extra touch, nothing spectacular. And then I have sections of this craft paper already kind of pre-cut. It doesn't have to be a certain size, but I just do it because of the padding that is required, because these, if I just throw this in a box, it would just be thrown around. This is what it looks like when I open it, and this should be 4 ounces or less. It was 3.1 ounce or something like that. So these boxes aren't really heavy, and I'm putting stuff in here that barely weighs anything. And like I said, I just seal right there where I created that fold, and then I put the label on. This is ready to go. So the bummer on these earrings is I noticed that the hook here by my finger is like copper color, and it's actually faded off. So I had to message the buyer, paid $17 including shipping, and I just told them that I noticed that's faded, and would you like your money back, or do you still want them? I just want to double check, because in good conscience, if I bought these, I'd be kind of irritated and pissed, because that would probably jack my ears up. So anyway, I may not be able to ship these out, and these may have to go in the garbage. While I wait for her reply on the scissor earrings, I'm just going to prepare these to go out. These were 2 hair barrettes that I sold on Facebook Marketplace. They wanted 2 of the same one, so I created an order just for them, and they purchased both. $36 total for both. I created a listing that said for 2, and someone else asked if it was still available. So I might actually, for the ones that I have more on, do a couple of listings that just say for 2 and see if I get some response. I don't have to add the craft paper because there's plenty of room. Put my sticker on there and close this coffin up. I will tape it and then seal it. And I haven't printed the label for this one yet, so I'm gonna get on that. I got it now. This is going to Stacy in Cleveland, Texas. Thank you very much. Up next are these beautiful stockings. Look, aren't they pretty? They're just like that velvet red and gold, and they have dangly bells on the bottom, and yeah, it's a tassel at the top. It's really pretty. And I checked to make sure there was no money in these. So here's the other one where it's got the frill at the top, and it's not the diamonds necessarily. So it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Okay, so I'm going to combine these two together. And these go, they would have been first class mail, but they're two together now. So they are going to go priority mail. And I'm going to fold these into each other. Excuse the sound. Like so. Just folding it in half. And then I'm going to try to put it in this Tyvek envelope here. Just to spare you guys of the drama, this was not easy to get in. It's a lot easier if you have more than two hands. So if you got a helper, great. If you don't, well, you can struggle like this woman in the video. She is having a really tough time. It's not easy. The struggle is real. Just gonna shake it like a pillowcase, y'all. Ta-da! There we go. I'm gonna put my thank you card for eBay in there because he sold on eBay. I'm gonna fold it up and fold it over. I sold these wax melts, Yankee Candle, for $8. It's a pack of 2, 4, 6. And I bought these for $1. They smell really good. Like a honey crisp apple. Oh, honey crisp apple cider. I put the label on here. It's just using a padded mailer. I'm going to shove this in there. I paid the shipping, which was $3.03. After fees and Mercari, I'm probably like $2 profit. Ooh, this is easy to ship, and that's okay with me. This is going to Tiffany in Kansas, so I'm happy enough with that. No complaints here. I did just sell this PC game by EA Sports. It's for golf. And I didn't mark where I had it, but fortunately it was in something I recently listed. So I had to dig for it. I found it, and I'm going to ship this out through first class mail. I'm just going to stick it in a bubble mailer. I do want to say on that game, don't discount when you're doing sourcing PC games. Not everyone does video games that are on consoles. A lot of people still do use their computer for playing games. If you have the time, take a look at the comps. If the comps are there, buy it. We all know old things sell. So the only thing related to shipping that I'm waiting on now is to find out if the only sale I made on Depop actually wants these because of the flaw that I've noted. Sorry, I thought I was going to include Depop fees, this one, but it's just way too long already. I'm going to do a separate video, and in the description below, I will link it because I'll probably go ahead and post that first. And that way there's no confusion. If you just want to know cut and dry what the fees are, you can go straight to that video. I want to say this is the end of this. If any sales do come in tonight, or we'll go ahead and record them for tomorrow's video and ship them out tomorrow. In the meantime, thanks again for stopping by to watch this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Say hi in the comments if you haven't already, and don't forget, press that like button. Right here is a subscribe icon, so you can subscribe if you're not already. And over here is a playlist of my vlogs like today's vlog if you're interested in watching those. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in my next one. Bye, y'all.